In baseball, a triple crown is when you lead the league in home runs, RBIs, and batting average. This feat is so extremely difficult as it's only been done a total of 17 times in MLB history. The last time a player led the whole league in all three categories was 1956, and that was Mickey Mantle. Blue Jays first baseman Vladimir Guerrero Jr. has the chance to do so for the first time in 60 plus years and make MLB history. In today's video, we'll be taking a look at if Vladimir Guerrero Jr. can realistically win the Triple Crown at the end of this year. Before we talk about his stats this year, I just want to take a quick look at his skills as a hitter. One thing everyone knows is that Vladdy can smash a baseball, and he can also do it very fast. He's often atop the leaderboards for highest exit velocity. An underrated part of Vladdy's game is his plate discipline. He's mentioned that in the past years, he's went up to the plate to hit a home run, but now he realizes walks, singles, and doubles are equally important in a lineup as deep as the Blue Jays. Nonetheless, he can still hit nukes. We also knew that Vladdy could hit for average as he hit .331 throughout his minor league career. And with home runs, hits, and batting average, you have the perfect formula for RBIs. Vladdy has the perfect playstyle for the Triple Crown. So now let's look at his stats and who's ahead or behind of him in all three of the categories. Alright, so at the time of this recording on July 19th, Vladdy is hitting .332, which leads the entire league. Behind him is Nick Castellanos with .330 and Michael Brantley and Adam Frazier tied at .326. Nick Castellanos is having a great season over there in Cincy, and Michael Brantley is coming back after an injury. He's been really good, but he fell off a bit, and Adam Frazier has had a very solid year. Next, he has a total of 31 home runs, which is good for second in the MLB behind Shohei Ohtani. Behind him are Fernando Tatis at 28 and Kyle Schwarber at 25. So he's behind Ohtani here. In the RBIs department, he has 78, which is good enough for the league lead. Trailing him is Shohei Ohtani at 74, Red Sox third baseman Rafi Devers, and last year's AL MVP Jose Abreu. So now that we know his competition, let's talk about whether he can realistically win the Triple Crown. I personally think it's very possible for him to win the Triple Crown. The more homers he gets, the more RBIs, and the higher his batting average gets. His batting average hasn't dropped below .330 in a while, so I think he's good for the batting average lead, but who knows, Adam Frazier, Brantley, or Castellanos could make a late run. Home runs is where I personally think it makes or breaks everything. With the phenomenal season Shohei Ohtani is having, who knows who will end up with more home runs at the end. After the All-Star break, the 3 games, Vladdy has 3 homers and Ohtani has 1. So we know Vladdy is turning it up a bit, and he's even catching up. And with 11 weeks of baseball left to play, it's possible that he can become the league's home run leader, or he can't, so who knows. And finally, RBIs. This one, he has a 4 RBI lead over Shohei, and one thing that he has that Shohei doesn't is before him he has Marcus Semien and Bo Bichette. So, Ohtani's homers tend to be more solo shots, while Vladdy's have a higher chance of having runners on base. So my final decision is that I think he can do it, and I think it's going to be very close whether he does it or does not. In the end, Vladdy is just having a crazy season, and his tools of raw power, he's a great hitter, he has good plate discipline, he gets a bunch of RBIs, gets a bunch of hits, doubles, singles, and average is one reason why I think he's just going to do this. So yeah, we'll see. Can Vladdy do this or not? It's going to be the first time since 1956 in Mickey Mantle if he ends up doing it. So no matter what we're going to see, it's going to be a phenomenal experience. And one of the main things I really didn't talk about is the home run race between Vladdy and Shohei. No matter what, if he wins or loses, that's going to be also phenomenal. So in the end, both players are just having a great season, and I hope Vladdy gets the Triple Crown. We'll see what happens. That's it for the video, guys. If you're new, please hit that like button and also consider subscribing. We are uploading a couple times a week and maybe even more on the hottest topics in basketball and baseball. And on our Instagram, we're also posting often, so you can go follow that at 6man.sports. And we have around like 115 followers, so if we can get that to 120 soon, we can just keep growing on our Instagram. So go follow our Instagram. Same thing with our Twitter. We have like 500 followers there. So let's get that up to like 600. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. in the comments down below, let me know if Vladdy's gonna get the Triple Crown or not. And yeah, hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and bye.